Hello children, today our topic is shapes. So today I'm going to teach you the basic things about the shapes of a geometry. Of course, there are a number of shapes around us, but the four basic shapes are a circle, a triangle, a square and a rectangle. But today in our topic we are going to learn more about this. So I'm going to teach you beyond these four shapes, which means more shapes and their details. Okay, let us take a look on it. Shapes are variated into two things. One is solid shapes and another one is flat shapes. So let me explain what is flat and solid shape. Flat shapes, which is nothing but a closed two-dimensional or flat, is called a plane shape. So plane shape is called as a flat shape. Here, if any shape that we can see only in the front view, that is two-dimensional. So we can mention it, that is flat shapes. So here are some flat shapes: a square, rectangle, circle, triangle, rhombus, a pentagon, a parallelogram, and a star. So the same way I'm going to tell you what is solid shape. Flat shape is two-dimensional and solid shape is three-dimensional, which we can see in 3D view. So objects that occupy space are called solid shapes. As I told before, in 3D view means which we can hold. So something it occupy the space. So if we can hold the things, we can say that is a solid shape. Here, let me give you some examples of solid shapes. A cylinder, a cuboid, a pyramid, a cone, a ball, which means a spear, so which can bounce. Only a spear can bounce. A circle couldn't do that. And a cube. So these are the examples of the solid shapes which we can hold and see in 3D views. Okay, let us go back to the flat shape. What a flat shape has? Flat shape has only two things: sides and vertices. So sides means nothing, just a line segment of a thing. Here, let me read it. Side can be defined as the line segment that joins two vertices in a shape. So, any line segment in the shape, we can mention it sides. And a vertices. So, vertices is a plural form of vertex. A vertex is a point where two or more line segments meet. So obviously, if there is a corner of two lines, we can say that is a vertex. Then, see, here we have a square. What is square? I mean, what makes the shapes a square? So, if a shape to be a square is must have four sides and four angles. So look at it, it has four sides and four corners, which means the vertices. Can you see a red dot on it? The red dot is mentioning a vertex. So there are four vertices are there. So we can say in plural form vertices. So we know four sides and four vertices. Then look about the triangle. What makes a triangle? Yeah, three angles and three sides can make one triangle. Here the same thing, three sides we have, and can you see the red object? Three vertices, exactly. So that's all a flat shape has. Only we can mention sides and vertices in it. But what a solid shape has, because we can see it in three-dimensional, so something has to be an extra, right? Here see, edges. Edges means nothing. We already saw sides, right? In a flat shape we can say it's side, but in solid shape we have to be tell as edges. Then the next one is faces. A face is the surface of a 3D shape. So if the shape is given and if it is 3D, we can mention the surface as a face. Then the vertices, as we all know, so vertice is nothing, the corner. Now, I'll give you an example of it. So I'll choose cube. Now, look at the cube. In this, we have edges, vertices, and faces. So, can you see here edges? The line segment is known as edges. So, how many line segments are there? Here, if you count, we can find it. There are 12 edges are there. So, a cube has 12 edges. And can you see the orange dots? Yeah, so that is vertices. So there are 8 vertices in it. And can you see the face, the side spaces, and the back spaces, and the top face, and the front face, and the underground face? So there are 6 faces in it. So a cube has 12 edges, 8 vertices, and 6 faces. The same way we can see a cone. So cone has there is no edges because there is no sharp lines. There is no line segments. It's a curved thing. But we have vertex because curved face is there. For that we can have a vertex. Don't confuse it. A cone has a vertex. Our next topic is open and closed figure. So a open figure has starting point and ending point at different places because if it is joined, that will be a closed figure. Can you see the pictures? No pictures are having the points at the same point, the same place. Then the next one, closed figure. So a figure which started and ending points at the same point, we can say that is closed figure. So there is no opening. Can you see the things here? Then the next one is simple closed figure. I just want you to show the previous slide. Look at the closed figure. Can you see the things? Here, all the objects are closed, but some things are extra lines, which means the lines are crossed in it. But if it is a simple closed figure, no line should cross inside. So that is known as simple closed figure. So next topic is an interesting one, paper folding. So as we all know, you can make paper things, paper folding like paper boats, bags, flowers and more things. So I am giving you some things, a boat, cola and a fox envelope and a frog and everything. I'll let it fly. Then our next topic is tangrams. So tangram is an old Chinese puzzle. The 7 flat shapes of the puzzles are called tans. So in China, they are used this for making some objects, making some things or shapes are like that. So we have the 7 shapes here. Let me read it. Two small size triangle and a middle size triangle and one big size triangle, a circle and a square and a parallelogram. So this can make a tangram. So by the tangram we can make rabbit, fox, dog, tree, so many things. But not only in the pictures or in the book. If you get the tangram set, we can play in home. Like it will create some interesting things in you. Hope you helped.